I'm the fucking supreme.
Ooh, girl. Okay, let me change while I'm over here looking like a ghetto count. A witch, a warlock. Yeah, let me loosen up a little bit and then we gonna come back and do this, okay? Cause girl, I'm hot. Girl, now I look like Natalie Portman in that one movie when she was a child. I look like a waiter. I look like a cool Cowabunga waiter, man. Okay, let me take this lipstick off for this look. Okay, I feel better. Do I still look like a waiter? I feel like. So what can I get for y'all? What can I get? So this hair that I'm rocking is from Luvin Hair. It's literally, I've had this hair for about a year. Now y'all, I want you to keep the hair longer. I want you, okay, so now what? 2 years? Like, what do you want from me, okay? They've been on my about this. Now I went and cut this little Natalie Portman do, because all of y'all keep asking me about this look. Oh my god, you should do this, you should do this, you should really do a short He-Man hairstyle. And you want to see why I don't do this? Because my face looks huge with no hat, okay? Now, I don't recall what my original length for this hair was because it's been so long, but I want to say it was around like a 24, probably. And they gave me a regular 13x4 frontal. I have since remade this wig, cut it shorter because originally it was about that, well, it wasn't that long. I cut it to about here because that's where usually most of my bobs go. And I was like, okay, well, people were like 4 people in a row in one day asked me about this haircut. And I was just like, okay, I mean, I guess, you know. Now, as you can see, with all my bobs, girl, I love a shake. We love a good shake, honey. But what I did different was there was another company that they had closures that were really long like this. So I went and brought one of these and I used this, and I like this much better because you guys know, do I have a 13x4 up here? A typical 13x4 is like this, okay? So that means that the parting space is only this much. That is completely different, honey. Look at all, I mean, she's back here with it. So, you know, I can't do any of the edges, if you will. This is obviously not the same frontal, but this is an idea of what you will get because they're pretty much standard and they're all the same size. So it was this size. It had a nice baby hair on it. I do remember that. It was kind of pre-plucked, but kind of wasn't. So you're gonna definitely, it's not gonna look like this. It's not. It's gonna look similar, but not. I've kind of went in with this one a little bit, okay? Now, closures and frontals vary depending on company, but for the most part, they'll work. I know people who buy bundles over here, then they get closures over here. In the original photo that I showed you guys, it was the original frontal. So with this, I just went in, re-put the hair in, and then put the frontal in, and it looks great, girl. She's giving you nice, you know, long partedness. Now to the hair quality. This hair, because you guys know I did my Taina look, and with my Taina look, I got a lot of compliments. I got followed from half of the cast from that video, so thank you. And I really did enjoy it. Now, I don't have that hair anymore because, you know, my sister is always my second-hand man when it comes down to the wig, so she has it now. But she's wearing it. She's not obviously wearing it with the ponytails in it. She's wearing it a little bit different, but she still says she really likes it and enjoys it. I wore that hair for quite some time, just like that. And then I was like, okay, I'm over this look. I'm looking a little juvenile around here, okay? And I gave it to her. She took the ponytails out and she's been wearing it. So far, every time I see her, she has that wig on. So, which was that one, and she has a body wave. She called it the wavy, but whatever, girl. She likes it. Now, to this hair is pretty much the same. I still get the same quality out of this. Only thing that was different about this hair versus that hair is that this hair at the very bottom, it needed to be cut because it seems like it has split ends on it. That's just, hey, everything else, the wefts were great. They were those super thin wefts that I love. It's just that some of these companies, when you're trying to get a super duper blunt look, it's better to just go ahead and cut the hair anyway because the ends sometimes are not the best. And I do remember specifically, even though it's been a while, that's what made me want to cut the hair in the first place because I was like, these ends, I mean, you can do a repair where you do like a light trim on them and you won't be able to tell the difference, and you gotta use a lot of hairspray. But it will work. It won't be too bad. However, for me, I hate when the hair quality is really good at the top and then you get to those ends and they just kind of like, But it's funny because my Taina hair was not like that. It was A1 across the board, okay? But yeah, I just didn't want to use another 13x4 frontal because it limits what you can do. So you end up either with a side part, a middle part, or half up, half down. There's the three things you're gonna be able to do with that, which gets really boring, especially if the parting is so small. Every wig starts to then look the same. Either you gotta change the color of it, you know, all of that good stuff. So I opted not to change the color of this because I didn't know what the color variation was gonna be, because I did use a different frontal, a different company for the closure than I did for the hair. But from a 1 to a 10, I'll give this hair a 9 because I didn't have any issues with it besides the ends, which again I cut off, so who cares? This is some good quality hair that'll last you a couple of months. It should last you at least for a year, because she's had that. If it's been a year since I got this and they sent me this right after I did that one because I really like that review, she's still rocking that hair and she's wearing it. She done curled it. She's not the greatest at curling. But if she can curl it and I can re-straighten it and it still look bomb, then the quality is good. The same thing with this. This is my nice little go-to, although it was longer before I cut it. I was wearing it probably for the last 2 months. I ain't gonna lie to you. 2 months I've been wearing it like this. With this particular closure in it. And just recently it was about here when I was originally rocking it. Like some of y'all, well, a lot of y'all asked me on my Instagram story and my Snapchat. That's why I told y'all I don't like to post nothing, because at the time I can tell you what it is, but then you're gonna ask about it, and yeah, girl. So like I said, if you guys are interested in Luvin Hair, they have really good quality, really good affordable straight hair. I do like this a lot. If you guys look through my videos, you'll see what closure this is. But like I said, their frontals that they give you that comes in their bundles are they're satisfactory. They're not those edged up wig ones. That's what they're not, because those are, girl, I don't even know why people are still shipping those out. Who wants to start from scratch, okay? But I like her. She's good. It's just, I'm not used to having hair this short. I usually need some, see, in the beginning of this, it was great. But see, there's no voluminous now to make my face look smaller. Now I just look bovis. But yeah, she's nice. She's nice and I do feel like a waiter though. Like dead ass, I feel like a waiter. But she's cute, girl. She's real cute. And she got a nice little bounce to it. Like it, yes, it's some weight on it too. I thinned it out a little bit for obvious reasons, but it got a little weight on it, which I like. Oh yes, girl. See, this is how you want your hair to be though. When it's, cause I see a lot of people who got like the Anna Wintour and they be like where it looks like a helmet. You know, when you move and somebody say, "Hey girl, how you doing?" You want them to call your name and you be like, "Oh, how you doing, girl?" You know, "Oh, my purse." You know, you still want to give those vibes. And then she goes back. Then she goes back. She goes back. I thought my lipstick was still black. I was about to say, oh God. Yeah. See, look. Bam. Bam. Say wham. Remember that? I don't know who the guy is in the meme, but he just, you know, killing it. That's how I feel. So if you do want some good quality straight hair, let me know your experience with this hair too. I'm asking for people to report back to me after they buy this hair that I review, to let me know how your hair was. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure that everybody across the board is happy. Okay, so I hope you guys truly enjoyed this, and I will catch you guys in my next one. And are you guys enjoying this season of American Horror Story? Because I sure in hell am. Okay, I think I enjoyed this more than I thought I would. So check out Luvin Hair, and I will catch y'all in my next one. If I look hella tired, it's because it is 5:19 in the morning, and the dogs are looking at, well, they're asleep, but they were looking at me like, go to bed. So